I never wanted to do photo shoots. I never wanted to do red carpets. Hate it, hate it, hate it.
I just hate that people expect me to act a certain type of way.
Hollywood, often portrayed as a place of glitz and glamour, has long held a fascination for both its insiders and outsiders. However, behind the dazzling facade, there exists a shadowy world that many are unaware of. A world where the lives and careers of actors and artists may be under the control of unseen forces.
I had problems with certain business practices, and he said, well, it's okay. And I said, it's not okay. It's not okay. This is the whole thing. It's like we've now seen everything that happens if you speak up on these contracts.
It is within this enigmatic backdrop that the enigmatic figure of Matt Damon has dropped hints, alluding to the presence of a darker side within Hollywood's inner workings. Apparently, the allure of Tinseltown, with its promise of stardom and success, often overshadows the murkier aspects that lurk beneath its surface. So, seeing Matt Damon, a prominent actor who has graced both the big screen and the red carpet, offering insights into the industry's covert machinations, is a welcome change.
I didn't work with him again after that, but I was there kind of that was the height of his power, and that was his legend.
In a revealing interview that sent shockwaves through Hollywood, Damon broached the subject of Harvey Weinstein, a powerful figure who once held sway over the industry. Damon's words echoed with an air of mystery, hinting at the veil of secrecy that shrouded the inner workings of Miramax, the very epicenter of cinematic excellence in the 90s. In that pivotal moment, Damon's voice served as a conduit for the unheard whispers that had long circulated within the industry's echelons. He spoke of individuals who had ventured into Weinstein's realm, their intentions pure, aspiring to create cinematic masterpieces. Yet, as Damon revealed, they unwittingly became entangled in a web of criminal predation, a sinister reality that had eluded their wildest imaginations.
Miramax was the place, really the place, that was making great stuff in the 90s. This level of criminal predation is not something that I ever thought was going on.
In any case, Damon's claims on the hidden evil reality of Hollywood have proven to be true. One of the most alarming revelations is the notion that some Black actors have been pressured into dressing as women, a controversial and uncomfortable aspect of the entertainment industry that has left many scratching their heads. Let's take a closer look at some of the Black actors who have ventured into this territory and how, despite the controversy, they have emerged as some of the most successful figures in Hollywood today. Back in the 1970s, Flip Wilson was considered one of the pioneers of comedy for Black people. His hit show, The Flip Wilson Show, catapulted him to stardom during that era. However, even in those early days of Black entertainment, Wilson found himself resorting to drag for his character, Geraldine. It was a move that, in retrospect, raised eyebrows and revealed a pattern that would persist for decades. Eddie Murphy, known for his impeccable comedic timing and versatility, is well known for his ability to physically transform into his characters, even if it means donning women's clothing. His roles in The Nutty Professor and Norbit saw him taking on multiple female characters, often with exaggerated features and attire. While his talent is undeniable, it brings into question why such portrayals are deemed necessary in Hollywood. Even Jamie Foxx is not spared from this. Before becoming an Academy Award-winning actor, the actor honed his comedic skills on the hit television show In Living Color. During his time on the show, Fox frequently dressed up as the character Wanda in various comedy skits.
Have we decided on anything?
Yes, I have a white wine.
Okay. And for you, miss?
While his performances were undoubtedly entertaining, they still contribute to the ongoing debate about Black actors being pushed into drag roles. Then there's Chris Tucker. The actor, known for his role in the hit movie Friday, found himself taking on a flamboyant female character in The Fifth Element. While Tucker's career was on the rise at the time, one can't help but wonder why these roles are often a part of a Black actor's journey to mainstream success. Perhaps the most controversial figure in this discussion is Tyler Perry, a filmmaker and actor who has built a multi-million-dollar empire around his Medea character.
Put your hands on me, I'm gonna punch all that Spanish out your throat. You're gonna be talking straight up English.
Perry's decision to portray multiple female characters in one film raises questions about the necessity of such portrayals and their impact on the industry. While these actors have achieved remarkable success in their careers, it's essential to consider the broader implications of their choices to don women's clothing for roles. Critics argue that these portrayals perpetuate derogatory stereotypes and undermine the positive representation of Black individuals in the entertainment industry. One of those critics is Katt Williams. In April 2013, Katt Williams, a prominent comedic figure, responded to the sight of comedian Kevin Hart donning a dress during a Saturday Night Live skit that humorously parodied actress Quvenzhane Wallis.
I'm saying, at the end of the day, Kevin doesn't have to worry about what people are going to say about him wearing a dress because of the long line of dress-wearing people before him.
In the candid interview, Williams didn't mince words, suggesting that Hart's choice to wear a dress was more than just a personal decision. It was, in his view, a part of a troubling trend within the entertainment industry. Williams went on to highlight the broader context, emphasizing that Hart was merely following in the footsteps of a long line of male entertainers who had previously been dressed in women's attire. This observation draws attention to the disturbing pattern of Black actors, in particular, being pushed towards such roles. However, Kevin Hart, in response to the controversy surrounding his choice to wear a dress, defended it as a matter of personal choice. He explained that he was initially among the comedians who had adamantly declared they would never don a dress. But when presented with what he perceived as a humorous opportunity, he made the decision to embrace it. Hart emphasized that it ultimately boiled down to what he found funny. In his defense, Hart raised the point that no one forcibly compels actors to take on such roles. It remains a matter of individual choice. He also pointed to examples like Martin Lawrence, Tyler Perry, Jamie Foxx, and others who had voluntarily portrayed characters in drag, emphasizing that it was a conscious decision on their part. However, the broader context cannot be ignored. The entertainment industry's tendency to greenlight projects that involve Black men dressing in women's clothing is a contentious issue. Critics argue that these portrayals often perpetuate derogatory stereotypes and demeaning caricatures. They contend that executives are quick to approve such projects, yet they are far less willing to support positive depictions of Black families or couples. This controversy harks back to the early days of slavery, where Black men and women were often reduced to objects of entertainment for white slave owners. Their suffering was a source of amusement and mockery. Centuries later, some assert that the industry still finds amusement in depicting Black individuals in a negative light. Whether it's a Black man in a dress or a Black woman portrayed as a streetwalker, the underlying message is a troubling one. Despite progress in the fight against racial stereotypes, the entertainment industry continues to struggle with deeply ingrained biases and a persistent willingness to greenlight projects that perpetuate harmful narratives. In the absence of more dignified and uplifting roles for Black actors, some argue that the industry falls back on the crutch of buffoonery, packaging it as entertainment while reinforcing negative perceptions of Black individuals. Meanwhile, another Black celebrity who has been outspoken about the dark side of Hollywood is rapper and fashion mogul Kanye West. West has never been one to shy away from controversy, and he's been particularly vocal about his experiences within the industry. In a clip from 2022, West boldly asserts that while other celebrities may bow to the pressures of control, he remains unyielding.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Not you, man.
His refusal to conform to industry expectations has, in some circles, led to him being labeled as insane. But that's not all. If you ever needed a chilling glimpse into the dark underbelly of Hollywood, the text messages exchanged between Kanye West and his former trainer, Harley Pasternak, might provide it. In this message, which Ye gladly exposed to the world, Pasternak appears to threaten the rapper with institutionalization and medication. The intention? Supposedly to transform the outspoken rapper into a manageable, well-behaved celebrity. Aside from that, in a tweet, Kanye alleged that he was threatened that everything, including his children, would be taken away from him if he went to expose the truth. The tweet read, "I was told that if I expose the truth of the bad business practices, everything is going to be taken from me, including my Black children. And everyone has bore witness to the public Emmett Tilling of Ye, but God has put something on my heart not to back down." In any case, fans are also starting to notice this dark side of Hollywood. In fact, one fan commented on some of the evil things that have happened to celebrities, saying, "Michael Jackson and Britney Spears are prime examples of being ruined by fame. Michael Jackson was so famous to the point that it consumed him and killed him. Britney Spears was practically destroyed by society, Hollywood, and fame, similarly to Michael." It's genuinely heartbreaking, to be honest. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Bye.